Okay. So, anyone who's seen me before will know that I usually have a ukulele, and I brought it with me today, but sadly this morning I had an accident and broke the ukulele. No, it was sadder than that, go on. But I managed to fix it. I had a look around the house, rummage through the kitchen cupboards, and managed to cobble something together, so I'd like to present to you my bodge job ukulele. Look at what a state it's in. It's made out of a biscuit tin, but it can still make quite a din when I'm playing biscuits. So, yeah, it's surprisingly good sound. It's a bit tinny, but so I thought with having this biscuit tin ukulele, I'd try and play some biscuit songs, but there's only really one famous biscuit song. Let's see if you remember it. If you like a lot of chocolate on your biscuit, join our club. See, all the older people got that. There's a few younger people sitting there going, there used to be a club if you like a lot of chocolate on your biscuit. And it's got to be a lot of chocolate, not a little bit of chocolate. Like, tried to join it and they wouldn't let you in. You can't join and talk about biscuits or whatever they do. You have to go and do something else, like get a life. So I thought there's not really any new jingles for current biscuits, so I thought I'd try and write a few. Let's see what you think. There's no custard, there's no cream, but it's still called a custard cream. It's just sugar icing to remove the custard flavour. If you are boring and you lack taste, you're a bitch. No. Well, I wasn't expecting to say that. If you are boring and you're bland, you're a rich tea biscuit man. That got a bigger laugh when I messed it up. If Ed Sheeran went crazy, ginger nuts. If you like whiskey, you'll be disappointed. It's a bourbon biscuit. And last one. If you like putting your willy on the oven, have a hot dog. So, the best biscuit for comedians is, of course, the penguin biscuits, because they have jokes on the back. But they're not good jokes, they're bad jokes. Like, these are the jokes that Christmas crackers rejected. And I thought, let's see if it gets a laugh. So, what do penguins sing at birthday parties? Three's a jolly good fellow. Yes, that's the correct reaction. But if you don't like the joke, you've still got a biscuit that you can eat. This might take a while, I've got a six-pack. But I thought I'd try and... Well, I was going to do a game called Guess the Punchline, but I've done it twice and no one's guessed any of them. But I'll give it a little go, see if you're any better. Why are penguins good racing drivers? They're always in pole position. Anyone want a penguin? How do penguins make pancakes? Yes! Well done! You've won a penguin. Okay, one more. Why are penguin shops so busy? Because the fish fill it. Anyone want the last penguin? Go on, John. So I'm going to do one more biscuit themed song and then somehow transition to normal material. This one's a tribute to all the unfortunate biscuits we've lost in tragic dunking accidents over the years. Goodbye digestive, goodbye malted milk. You were dunked too long and you have crumbled in my tea. I should have known that you could not withstand that much liquid when you're as your own brand. Should have got McVitie's, but I was too poor. Yes, I saved some pennies, but I lost so much more. I dunked you once and you went down. I dunked you twice and you turned brown. Dunked you 3 times and you drowned. Your soul was ripped in two. Goodbye, digested. Goodbye, malted milk. You were dunked too long, and you have crumbled in my tea. I like this, getting the applause midway through the act, because it's going to make up for a weak finish. But I thought I'd tell you a bit about myself. So I grew up, actually I'm still very childish. I'm not a very superstitious person, and touch wood I never will be. I've been doing comedy for nearly 3 years now, and recently described as one to watch by the West Midlands Police. I also think I'm quite a kind person. I've got a big heart, or as the doctors call it, enlarged. I do actually have a slightly distended heart because I have a heart condition called Tetralogy of Fallows, which I thought was a book by Tolkien, but apparently not. And over the years I've had about 12 operations. So I'm the only patient with a loyalty card now. In fact, I've been going there so often they've started inviting me on the staff outings. But the last operation I had was a pulmonary valve replacement, which again is a great name for a heavy metal album. But what they did is they replaced one of my heart valves with a synthetic valve made from cow tissue, which I didn't even know cows use tissues, but so it's a bit weird now having like part cow in my heart, but luckily it hasn't really affected. Though I do find myself getting slightly aroused when I go down the dairy aisle now. So it sounds bad like having all these operations and heart valves and that, but the one good thing about it is student nurses. Because I've seen a lot of nice student nurses over the years, especially in the children's hospital. I remember there's this one gorgeous blonde Australian woman, like imagine Margot Robbie in a nurse's outfit, and she sorry, that's badly Margot Robbie in a nurse's outfit, but she came in and said, "Do you mind if I listen to your heart?" And I lay there and thought, well, you can, but you might get false results because my heart started beating faster when you came in. But I was 10 at the time, so I actually said, by the way, that is my scar from my heart condition, just to show you that this is true. And I've not just got mauled by a tiger for the sake of a comedy. I say mauled, it's like a tiger with one very well manicured snake. So she said that, and she had a listen to my heart and thanked being left. And I lay there and said to the doctor, "Don't bother with the operation, she's already broken my heart." I was a very dramatic child. But I thought in honour of her I'd like to do a love song, which again fits the biscuit theme. Everybody that you meet says that you are sweet as honey, and honey, I've been stung by your beauty. You're just like a lollipop, and I want to suck you. I'm sorry that came out kinda wrong. I just mean that you're tasty like a fresh baked lemon pie. If I was diabetic, then your love would make me die, 'cause you are so sweet, so sweet. And loving you would really be a treat, 'cause you're so sweet. If you were an animal, you'd be a gummy bear. Either that or a Percy pig. I love your smile, your cherry lips give me the thrills. But if we kissed, I'd hate to see my dentist bills, 'cause you are so sweet. Live music, ladies and gentlemen. You're bubbly and nutty like my favourite chocolate bar. I'd get my sugar rush if you just melt into my arms, 'cause you are so so sweet. And loving you would really be a treat, 'cause you're so sweet. Woo! Thank you. So, I'm going to finish with one last song now, and there's only really one song I can finish on. Freeze a jolly good fellow, freeze a jolly good fellow, freeze a jolly good fellow, and so say all of us. Okay, now everyone sing along like we're in Butlins. Freeze a jolly good fellow, freeze a jolly good fellow, freeze a jolly good fellow. Thank you very much. I've been Ben Coleman, and you can follow me on Instagram, Ben Coleman Comedy. And so say all of us.